good against tanks, especially if you go for Riftmaker after Leandries. Now, the problem with Care is that Care sometimes goes Malignance instead. I don't like it. I think that you really should go... I think they've been incredible. I think that Jackalow really has been on great form. And of course, they're the most winningest team within the LPL right now. Dragon will get taken by Invictus Gaming. Way worth noting, unless there's any Blackfire Torch build I've not been aware of. Ooh, good trade there from Rookie. Hang on, Jess, she does have Cleanse. She didn't use it before. He comes through, has to flash away, and it won't be enough. Rookie solo kill for first blood. We're just talking about him having an MVP caliber split. LPL. Especially with playoffs meta changes coming through. First grab taken by IG. It looks like there's a contest from FPX. They do have the Kai'Sa level 6. Aurora's not really in position. Care's a little late to the play. Now, if it goes on a little longer, that's not a problem. Waiting to see if he can get Shadow out the pit, and he does. Now, what that means is that you can potentially look for that kill, second grab without Smite, which they do, and now you can Smite fight for the third, which you wouldn't have been able to without that. Goes towards Trundle, 3 grubs to IG. Now, do they look for the fight? They do have the Sivir. There it is. Stun, landing onto Care. He doesn't have a cleanse. He has multiple ways out with a W and an ult, and he won't be able to push any of the buttons. Mako closes that case. Time of death, about 8:49 as well. Rookie's going to get jumped onto here. Gets a stun onto Care. The shotgun misses. It doesn't matter. Dre's just going to leave him to death. The support's going to get out of it. The exhaust. Oh, no, Care, no! Care hops back. You know those retro games of, like, asteroids and stuff? You fly off one end of the screen and back into the other? Yeah, not even IG has feats of strength. Rookie has just claimed feats of strength. Went 3-0 in the first 3 kills of the game. Ship trading hard onto the Shy to make sure he goes under turret. That being said, got to clear out that wave anyway. I mean, if you can recall now, it's not a problem. You might look for a dive. There's not that much, hang on, there's not that much mana there. Can he stop the recall? By the way, Sion has one of the highest base HP regens in the game. Does have cloth armor as well. Stops his recall. That might end up being a bit of a problem. Flash away. IE flashes to follow. Even with the slow, he'll go down. The Shy trying to chase up with the clone. Does he have himself the warrior trickster? The Shy, run! Can't finish off the kill. Will survive. Hop over the pillar. Dre will march into the enemy jungle. Into his own jungle, rather. What do you mean enemy jungle? It's the enemy jungle now. Trundle's there and he'll take him down. A chomp down, the subjugate. Good damage calculation. Dre forced down into the dark waters. The river Styx. Turret goes over towards the Trundle. No surprises there. Chomps the turret. Rookie doesn't really work like that. Well, then they did the same thing to IG. IG, when they get towards that lake, get a lot better themselves. Sheer does have flash, does have ult, gets pumped back by the pillar. Subjugate comes in, ult comes through, hops over it, and tries to get away. I think all this does is extend the death time. You don't tend to run away from a Trundle. And no, you won't be doing that here. Sheer will go down 2-0-1 for Way on the Trundle, who's looking great on the pick so far. One of the highest priority champions in the LPL for a goddamn reason. Rookie drops an ult. Let's be descriptive here, Alex. Helport into mid lane from Sheer. Pushes out that top side. Good stun. Great stun. Dway, CC down. Can't even crash down backwards. Mako. And Rookie find another. 4-0. Rookie is so fed. Jumping in towards mid lane. Care is going to get CC'd up again. Drives it into the turret, but perhaps it's a one-way trip. Has flash, has ults. Will he have to use either of them? The Shy looking forward again. Flash forwards and the redemption would have killed him anyway. Care goes down. Should have used that ultimate. Sivir ultimate. Gonna keep IE safe. Will flash away. Or keep it. Sivir ult, not keep him safe. The flash will keep IE safe from Sivir ultimate. That's words. First game of the day. Huh. That Herald was, by the way, folks, I think Mako's had a fantastic early game. I think Mako has been very on point. Reaction time on point. Very good W act. Killed Sheer. And the other one was the solo kill from Rookie. So he's been involved in the grand majority, not Melandries. Tips Fedora. Melandries. You go for Cyclone. But there's a redemption. That feels like, I don't know, a stiff breeze rather than a really good Cyclone. Does he use the second charge of the Cyclone onto the Shy? Now, the Shy might actually be dead. They'll chase him down. There's no way he's going to escape this one. Doesn't have an option to use his ultimate. Pushing in the mid lane, though. Remember, 2 grubs for IG means that they push towers faster. FPX will push in towards bot lane at the same time. Shotgun spell shielded by Gala. Should be a turret for FPX down on the bot side. And the tower, is it likely taken? Yes, it is. There's no one even roaming over. They'll be able to stick around for the extra auto attacks needed. Very quick tower kill. So be inner turret for outer turret. Wave lost on both sides. Objective bounty for FPX. Ah, okay, but FPX managed to stick around in mid lane too. That's a mistake from IG, I think. I don't think they had to give up mid lane turret. 2 objective bounties? Now, that's not as valuable. Now, you see, IG might have wanted to stay on top side because of Atakan's spawning. Mako on an extended flank as well. Spot out with a great blue trinket, though. Can find a way out. There's a cleanse on chat sheet. Might have to blow it. Knocked up. Cleanses. Flashes. Doesn't have an ult angle. Chovy gets himself out, but you can't. Your jungler's already dead. Your jungler's already dead. Rookie doesn't get hit by the Aurora ultimate. Sheer is into the play, whereas the Shy has himself the ultimate. And he'll slam right on to Care. Double kill for Wei. Sheer, Care not able to make the difference. The Shy, like a literal freight train, flies into the backside of the fight. FPX. So legally, he has to really clear that because there was a whistleblower which provided some information. Until that's resolved, it makes sense that you shouldn't be able to play, right? Nor should be able to. It makes sense that FPX are playing it carefully. Atakan will be taken by IG on the top side of the map. I think you could argue who is up there as best or perhaps second best. Dragon now spawning in 10 seconds. IG have focused on top side for a little bit, which means that they're not really in position. Subjugate blown onto Sheer here. He does have his ultimate. He does have his flash. He has to blow the ult first. Wait! Flashes after him. Completely destroys him. Completely destroys him. Sheer goes down, looking for a flank, but Wei is too strong for him to escape from. Now in a 4v5, FPX will have to fight against the Mountain Soul potential. I don't think they can even look for it. They'll give over the Mountain Soul. FPX not setting up well on the boss. Find out, Sheer and Wei has had a monster game on the Trundle. It's either him or Rookie really going towards that MVP, for which is, you know, even more valuable. Call that another 5,000 gold or how much you want to put onto it. And then you have the actual gold itself, which is about 7,000. So you add all that together. That's going to... Whoa! Flashing in with the slapback is good. FPX fire themselves into the backline, but the Shy's Q is monstrous. The devastating slam. Jachi flying into the backline, and Rookie doesn't die. Rookie lives. They cannot kill the Annie cleanly. They finally will commit an extra member, but it costs FPX the entirety of their team. FPX will lose 5, and while only claiming Rookie in return. The tower will fall. IG will march in towards the base. FPX, only 3 kills in 25 minutes. We don't even get to reach the 3-item civet or anything like that. 2.5 items will be enough. IG, will they end the game here? I don't think they end the game. I don't think they end the game. They'll take the 2 inhibitor turrets, but with the respawns on Care and Jachi coming up, they won't risk it. They'll take their dues. Now, the 3 items. He's got Spirit Visage and Deadman's. He's got the move speed from Deadman's. If he pops his ult, the heal... He is currently 1v4. Yeah, and those items, they make a difference, don't they? Don't they indeed? Wait, pretty much solo kills in a 1v4 the enemy jungler and goes straight back into frontlining. It's not bad from Care. Jump onto the backline. Sheer connecting onto Rookie. Just can't get that much, but he's found himself out of position. Rookie, no flash. Can he chase down for a stun? No, not quite. Even with the Sivir ultimate, will march in towards mid lane. IG, they don't even need a Baron because Baron only spawned a minute ago. Combo onto Jachi, loses almost all of his HP there. It's a slow burn build. It's not even a burst build from the Annie. Waves pushed in across the board. Catch trying to wave play. Uses his cube to the side. I mean, I guess he could have tried to kill the minions. Perhaps it's a little futile. Pillar knocks him out of the W, and between worlds he will go. Except it shall be to the underworld. IG, destruction in game 1. A hard-pressed choice to find who's MVP between, I think, Wei, Rookie, and Mako. The Nexus will fall, and FPX will only find 3 kills in 27.5 minutes. IG, clean as you like.